Hi, this is Tom Rasch, the creator of Black Alpha, and you're watching Groovey.TV.
Hey, this is Groovey. I'm here with Tom Rasch here at Breckenridge Brewery in Denver, Colorado. We're talking about Denver Comic-Con and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. How the heck are you, man?
I'm great. Groovy. Almost said it again this time, but I caught myself, so.
Groovy?
Yep, Groovy. There we go. Like I said, I reserve the right to call you your actual name from your grandma, so out of respect, so.
Only you and my grandma call me that.
That's actually quite an honor. Thank you, Groovy.
You're very welcome. All right, man. So, flashing back a year here, there was a time when you couldn't talk about all the amazing stuff that has happened over the last year. People who don't know what Black Alpha is, it's been huge. It's been a huge year for you, man. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, I remember last year, I think I'd made the announcement about the articles you see in front of you being on the Big Bang Theory. They've been on the Big Bang Theory now several times, and then the big announcement I had last year was that Black Alpha is now a comic series running in USA Today. So that's incredibly exciting because of the exposure. I've been currently discussing the project with movie producers, and I've got friends in the animation end of things, and so there's a lot of talks going about building it, especially my hope is building it as a cartoon series. I have a few other endeavors going on, like I'm involved in a film project where I'm actually going to be acting in the movie as well as doing the artwork for it, and so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Have you done a lot of acting?
I did in high school. I was in musicals like Oklahoma, so yeah, I kind of tended to be in the background because people don't believe it now, but I was pretty shy back then. But I did enjoy it. I mean, I wanted to be involved in being on the stage and music, and I feel like music and films, all that stuff kind of go together now, including comics. So I feel like it's just kind of a natural extension, but I'm really excited about the opportunity. So yeah. I'm trying to, a few other people involved in the film industry that I'm partnering up with. I actually have a screenwriter named Adam Volk, who's helping me out with the comic, and so yeah, I think things are going to be amazing. I don't discount everything that happened. Like I said, having Black Alpha launch with USA Today has been a huge milestone. Obviously,
it's huge.
Yeah, and it's kind of been a weird year between that and the Big Bang Theory kind of coming together, all this exposure. So I've been really excited about the inertia of the opportunities, and like I said, and then things are continuing to move forward now. Some people have asked about. Black Alpha issue 1, which I tend to share on Facebook. I know you kind of have a hard time if you go to the USA Today. .com website, it's kind of hard to pull up. They got the comics section hidden, but if anyone's really curious and wants to read it, just come to my Facebook page at Tom Rasch, Tom Rasch, and you can find me easy on Facebook. And I share it all the time.
You know what? We should really do a YMCA kind of thing to your name.
Let's see if I can.
T-O-M.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's going to work, but that was a good idea. You can, once again, if you see that, you can go to Facebook, and I do a lot of updates for Black Alpha, including if you want to read the comic in USA Today. So moving forward, like I said, I'm in the middle of prepping issue 2. It's a lot of work once again, so it will come out soon, and it will continue to also be read through USA Today. At Denver Comic-Con coming up here in a couple of weeks, I've appropriated a booth babe since we just talked last, and so she's actually going to be there. Her name is Trisha Stanley, and she actually dresses in materials that are similar to Black Alpha suit. So she's got an outfit that's black and gold, and she's a huge nerd too. She looks like Wonder Woman, bombshell, but she's a huge nerd and has a big Yoda tattoo, and so it's been really cool to have her help out, and and also the marketing for it. But we'll be there at Denver Comic-Con, and this year we'll have people who didn't get a chance to get copies of issue 1 right here. Mm-hmm. And then I did a variant cover. So you'll be able to buy both of those. And then, like I said, probably I would imagine issue 2 should be wrapped up probably around September, October, I'm hoping. The goal moving forward is we're getting a team together so that Black Alpha issues can be produced on a more probably regular basis, so you don't have to wait as long in between them. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, I've had so many opportunities for Black Alpha and myself this year, especially through Facebook. Like I said, having people who work in films that I'm very, I respect, and also those opportunities. And even I talked to a movie producer a little over a month ago, and he's actually, he looked at Black Alpha, and he's also actually interested in him and I and maybe a couple other people coming up with ideas to pitch to the movie studios and stuff. So between, between Black Alpha and the movie stuff and I kind of feel like the sky's the limit. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm excited to be back at Denver Comic Con this year too. So
I think it's gonna be amazing. Now, just so people can see Black Alpha on Big Bang Theory, like what part of the sets are they part of?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the poster actually you can see in the comic shop set, although I don't watch it regularly, and someone just informed me that a storyline the comic shop supposedly burned down. I don't know what happened there, but if you go back and watch previous episodes, you'll see the Black Alpha poster in the background. It's actually right by the cash register, and it's right by Superman. The ship here, the ship and the maquette are actually in Raj's apartment. This is actually right above a TIE fighter, which is really cool. So it's right by a Star Wars ship. And then the maquette you can actually see when you first walk into Raj's apartment, and there's this Catwoman bust on the bookshelf, and I think this one here, the grayscale one, is like right below it. But once again, if you go to, there's a Black Alpha page for Facebook. I pretty much share everything that's on the Tom Rasch page. I also share in the Black Alpha Facebook, and so pretty much you'll see images and stuff like that from time to time on Big Bang Theory.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Now, what are you going to have at Denver Comic Con at your booth? What can people expect?
Well, like I said, there's going to be more copies because I've been inundated with requests, and I'll also be selling online of issue 1. And this time, like I said, to kind of give something a little, because I wanted to meet the demand of people who haven't had a chance to get a copy in their hands, because we sold out last year at Denver Comic Con. The last 3 Comic Cons I've done, I've completely sold out. So I'm getting a new print run done, so they'll be able to get those, and then the variant cover for the series collector or who wants, maybe a change of pace. If you go to the Facebook page, I've already shared like what it looks like. But the difference between this one is Christian Colbert, who helped me out. He did the animated style cover here. The variant cover that I did is actually more traditional comic book style, which is fun. So it kind of tends to be a little more like what you would see it being, like if it was drawn by a Jim Lee or Joe Madureira, some of my idols in the industry. And so that's what they'll get. And then we'll have new posters this year. Just kind of those materials. Still have some T-shirts left.
And a booth, babe.
Yes, and the booth babe, and we'll actually be selling. Actually, there's going to be a poster based on her, and so if people want to get photo ops and she'll autograph them for you, yeah, that'll be there. But it's still, like I said, her outfit looks very much like this, and that's what's really cool. Kind of, she's sort of supporting the market. So in a way, she's kind of doing like this semi cosplay thing. I mean, at some point, we may end up even getting an outfit for her, like this character here, which is another one of mine. It's called Evelyn 11. But we'll probably have her dress up as characters from Black Alpha and this one, and maybe a few other things. She may, excuse me, she also may, I found this out, debut a Harley Quinn costume that I think she got also at Denver Comic Con. So as we do more cons, she'll probably do Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and then the Black Alpha characters are the characters that I create, basically. So, yeah.
And are you developing other properties as well, other comic books, other superheroes?
Yeah, I've got, you could tell like I pretty much spent a lot of my childhood by myself, despite the fact that I'm the oldest of 10, because I was constantly, my imagination has been on fire since then. So yeah, I've got easily a dozen other stories that I'd like to do. Well, like I said, Evelyn 11's one of those. She came about by the sketch, like the story kind of came after the sketch a couple years ago. And then I have other projects that I came up with like since high school and beyond. The cool thing about USA Today is that I've sort of been given carte blanche to do most of the series that I want to. So if I want to continue doing Black Alpha after the first miniseries is over with, I can do another, pretty much they're leaving it up to me. So, yeah, that's really fun. And I mean, that's still going to be my big push. Like I still get commission requests for people who want me to do Batman. I'll always love doing those characters, but moving forward, it's always going to be bringing my characters and different story ideas to life. So.
It's so cool, and I'm so excited because, I know you've had Black Alpha since you were a kid, but all these other things going on, movies, by the time we interview next time, man, you're gonna be through the roof.
Well, that's the hope. I hope, yeah.
I think that's the guarantee. Thank you so much for your time, dude.
See you again, yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. It's Groovy, this Tom Rasch, comic books, movies, acting, it's ridiculous. Check them out at Denver Comic Con. It's coming up in about a month. It's gonna be freaking rad. Bye.
See ya.